If you're a man that's been battling with his weight for a long time, you weigh 100 kgs, 220 pounds, it can honestly feel like a merry-go-round when you go to try and lose weight. I felt really compelled to come on and share how you can actually break through once and for all. Because I get how frustrating it is trying all the diets, keto, shakes, fasting, starving yourself, sticking to meal plans that don't last. I just want to acknowledge that losing 20 kgs plus is going to take more than you actually think. It's not going to take you going on another meal plan or doing some other fad or challenge or shake. Reality is you've done that and you only put the weight straight back on. So in this video, I just want to cut through all the BS and show you how you can achieve 30 to 50 kgs plus and keep it off without being on any sort of diet. Give the exact roadmap on how you can actually do that. Because let's be real, losing weight ain't easy, but it can be simple with the right system. And I just want to let you know that this isn't something random. This is something that we've done. We've helped men in the trenches lose 30 to 50 kgs plus with these things I'm about to show you. And actually keep it off as well. And it's something that I've personally discovered to help men get their lives back, extend their lives, get them back, achieve results like this, this, and this. And I call it the obese to beast trifecta. I want you to pay very close attention or even grab a pen or paper out and take some notes because there's a lot of gold in this video that I'm about to give you. It's made up of 3 components: the tools you need, the obstacles that are ahead and how you're going to navigate through them, and the mindset that is needed. Because let's be real, losing 30 to 50 kgs and not facing any self-sabotaging behaviors, it'd be completely foolish to think that. This is the 3 key ingredients to having long-term success on your weight loss journey. So let's dive into it. The first thing you need is identifying your calorie deficit. This is quite simple. I'll put a formula up here that you can use to calculate with. Second thing is you need to learn how to track your calories. If you do not learn how to track your calories, you're going to hit many walls along the way and you're not going to understand or be able to pinpoint why the weight isn't dropping. Number 3, finding a workout plan. I'm just going to give you one to help you out if you don't have one, but find something that you can enjoy and stick to, even if that does mean walking every day. Increasing your daily activity. Again, just increasing your steps, trying to be more active because this is known as your NEAT, non-exercise thermogeneous activity. And you actually burn more doing this than you would say at a gym or banging burpees in the corner. It actually equates up to about 10 to 15% of your daily energy expenditure. And the last one is managing your stress and your sleep. If this isn't in check, losing weight's going to be an uphill battle. And honestly, this sounds so simple, but these are literally all the tools you need to really make this happen. Doesn't mean there's going to be any roadblocks or obstacles or plateaus ahead. I've got a free gift for you. If you just message me on Instagram, I'll put the link to my Instagram down below. Just message me the word donuts because you can still eat that and still get results. Message me that and I'll send you over a free toolkit with a meal plan, a training plan, with every single tool that I've just listed here to help you win and succeed at this. So on that note, I actually want to go over the obstacles that do lie ahead for you. This is something that I call metabolic adaptation. And this is the biggest obstacle that you will face ahead if you stay consistent. Besides your mindset, which will hold you back along the way. But this is something that is really important and not a lot of programs understand because they don't deal with bigger men. With countless bigger men that go through what you go through, and there's a certain point in your weight loss journey where the weight just stops. On the left here, you've got your calorie intake, and as you drop your calorie intake, your metabolic rate also drops, as well as your weight. This is with a yo-yo dieting approach. When you increase your calorie intake really fast, your weight shoots up really fast. Your metabolism is a little bit lower than before you tried that diet. So this is a very dangerous place because when you're in a place like this, the more times you diet, the further and deeper you dig yourself into the pit of obesity. And not a lot of people talk about this. To the point where you just totally give up because it gets so difficult and impossible to lose weight. And I've dealt with real world cases of men that are eating like 500 calories and cannot lose weight and they're just stuck. So with every successful yo-yo dieting, weight rises while metabolic rate drops. With the reverse dieting approach, which I recommend you implement about every 16 to 24 weeks, give or take, this is where you increase your caloric intake nice and slowly so that your metabolism can have a break, so that you can have a break, so you can mentally reset yourself to hit the next leg down. And you will go up in weight with this. You know, this graph says here, there's only a little spike. But because you've got a lot of weight to lose, your weight is going to be a lot more volatile and it's going to jump up a lot more because this statistic here, I believe, is for someone that's a little bit smaller. From what I've experienced, guys that are losing 20, 30, 40 kilos plus, their weight's going to jump up about 5 or 10 kgs. Don't freak out about this. This is needed to hit those new lows that you've never been able to hit. You might stall at 110 kgs, 250 pounds. The reality is this works, but the only downside to it is it takes real patience. And if you're not patient, you're never going to be able to hit those new lows. You're never going to be able to kick your diabetes into remission. You're never going to be able to extend your longevity. You're never going to be able to have that chance to stretch out as much life as you can so you can be around longer for your family, to actually look in the mirror and feel proud of what you see. You need to do this. This is crucial. Otherwise, you're doomed and you're just going to keep yo-yoing up in your weight and never actually fix your obesity. And the third piece that really wraps this together is you got to have a strong mindset ahead. Why? Because like I said earlier, 80 to 90% of diets fail, and within 3 to 5 years, people that lose weight on diets regain it. Obesity rates are continuing to climb. 50% currently in the US, which is going to be, we're anticipating that to be at 60% by 2050. So again, it shows you that modern diet culture is only contributing to the issue. And I can put this down to one thing, the mindset. Not having the right system in place, sure, but the mindset. If you do not have the right mindset in place to navigate through all the bullshit that's ahead, the excuses that you tell yourself, I don't have time, my mental health isn't right, I'm just not motivated to do it today. You have something bad and you fall down an emotional binge eating cycle. You lose 20 kgs, you feel pretty good about it, so you feel like you can reward yourself, and then the weight shoots up 3-4 kilos, and then you feel even more discouraged, and then you just slip into a comfort mode and stop training, and you stop eating, you stop doing the things that got you to where you were. And you're going to face a lot of this self-sabotage along the way. And if you do not learn how to navigate through self-sabotage, you're never going to be able to get down to this goal weight of yours. But if you do rewire and you do address these self-sabotaging behaviors and rewire your mindset and identify those behaviors of mostly just the excuses of the time, we convince ourselves that we don't have time because it sounds valid. It sounds like a very valid excuse to take on. You tell yourself you're not motivated. Life's going to throw us challenges. It's going to throw us funerals. It's going to throw us birthdays. It's going to throw us unexpected stuff is going to come our way during life. And if we do not create a mindset that is determined and that is rewiring all these self-sabotaging behaviors to lose 30, 40, 50 kgs, I'm sorry, you're not going to do it, because this is a lot of weight we're going to lose here. And with each kg that drops down, it gets harder. Losing the first 10, no problem. But losing 10 kgs is a lot different to losing 50. But a lot of you are jumping into programs and places that are only set up for guys that are only looking to lose 10 to 15 kgs. There's not much expertise when it comes down to the point where you've lost 30, 40, 50, and now what? So you need to learn how to navigate through all the shit that's going on up here, and if you don't, you're never going to be able to hit these goals. And again, I just want to remind you to message me the word donuts, because I can send you over the whole system that we use on our clients that have got them results like this. But if you message me the word donuts on there, I'll send over the free fat loss toolkit that you need with everything to make this happen. And if you want to find out more info about coaching with myself and Zane and Mansep, just message me the word info and I can see if you actually qualify or if there's any spaces open for you. Much love. I hope you found this valuable, and I'll see you all in the next video.